dumb ad is it says 100% online, says simple process tailored to you. Ad is still working somehow, and then we did have not turned it off. Like, then I don't want to work with you, kind of a feeling, right?
It's one of those ads that marketers will say will never work.
You cheated.
Yes, I did.
I told you to bring dumb ads. You brought a really good ad. It's a really
It's a
good
dumb ad though.
a really good dumb ad.
Yes.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of What's New with Advertising. And today we're going to talk about dumb ad ideas we thought will never work, but they still worked. And you can go steal these formats because they are dumb and simple and you just thought it would never work. So that's the whole podcast today. We'll keep it short so you can just go find out what ad was that first and then learn what we learned from it. And then the third thing is immediately apply. So that's all in this episode. So let's get into it. So I think everybody's waiting for the ad concepts and ideas that we have that are working, that ad ideas that are working for us, that are stupidly dumb ideas. So I'm going to go with you and tell you why it worked. And then basically it's a hindsight, in that moment when you see an ad, it looks like a stupid ad, but then it works. So let me share with you this. So here is the first ad. Living with low T is tough. When I saw that ad, when I did an ad account audit for this client, I'm like, this client, but this ad is, by the way, running for last probably 365 plus days. And I said, what a dumb ad is this? It says 100% online, says simple process tailored to you, and it doesn't tell benefit, it doesn't tell features, it doesn't do anything. And the headline was good. Living with low T is tough. And but now, like after 8 months of running this ad account, I've realized this. First of all, it's showing a mountain at the back, and when it shows mountain at the back, and the person probably hiking, low T is all about having low energy. So, and not doing things that you were able to do before. And this product actually makes it easy for you to take it, and then you back with your testosterone energy and them hormones that you need. And the fact that you're able to go back to normal life than tough life was a really big message that I now, in the hindsight, I think about it. And it's simple. It's dumb, but it's simple. And this is why this ad is still working somehow, and then we did have not turned it off. And
I really like this ad. I think there's some things that it does really, really well. The headline is the first thing that caught me. Immediately, living with low T is tough. Like, that's probably something that someone living with low T has said to themselves in their head before, right? So it's relatable to whoever's watching this. The background, though blurred, I think is quite well picked, right? It's an activity that looks strenuous, something that you would probably want high T for, where you are hiking up a mountain somewhere. And then in the foreground, you see a guy in the background. So I think that, even though there probably wasn't so much thought put into that, I think plays a quite big role into why this creative is working. And then the three callouts, like you said, though not feature and benefits, the fact that the bottle pops so much and that you put a white border around it as well and helping it pop even more, I think all three elements, the simplicity, the structure, the sort of subtle psychological elements to it with the background, I think make this a killer fucking ad.
yeah, you also see that it has a native way of writing it. So that was also interesting. In the hindsight, it did not come out to me. And the fact that this is still working is absolutely bonkers. But somehow it's working. So
We
we
like
keep it
that.
running. And one thing that I figured out, so what I did was I did a lot of iterations of this ad, and all the time the headline "Living with low T is tough" is winning. And that was also once you know which headline is working, if you just change the format, it works. And that was also a second insight that we found out from it. Next one is this was somehow the other was given to me by my previous company, and this ad is still running, by the way, with the client. Great, the client name is not there at all, so I can share it. The thing is, first when I started using this ad, it was basically based on some other ad, which was a cartoonic ad, this one, and this was an iteration of this ad. And both ads are working is because it seems like a scientific study that you're looking into, like you're asking for help, but actually you're not asking for help, you're giving help. So looking for kids to help with dysregulation. It's a very simple ad with a lot of text in it, with a hand in it. Feels like in my hand, it's like some really brown, but it's not my hand. It's like a stock image. And there are a lot of benefits written to it. So I get it why this ad has so much appeal to it. But the way you look at the ad, if somebody, I'll tell them like, this is the winning ad. And they're like then I don't want to work with you, kind of a feeling, right? But you're like, I'm calling out the biggest problem, which is dysregulation. Kids from 4 to 10, everybody's emotional. They have two spectrum, happy or sad. There's nothing in between. And we are saying we're only looking for 10 kids to help them control their emotions. That's all parents want. I, as a parent, want. And then like will transform into well-rounded, positive, resilient person just by enrolling in this program. You'll learn how to tackle emotional challenges. Is something that all parents are looking for. So the copywriting, I get it, but the format, I don't get it. It's still working. The client has iterated on the same image, and it's still working for them. Same thing I did it here as well. Say goodbye to boring summer. So sure, the headline is amazing. Say goodbye to works. Um, but a lot of clients don't like this ad. And the reason why they don't like this ad when I run it is because it's cartoonic. The hands are very cartoonic. And they say this is not our brand at all. But damn, this ad worked like a charm for this client. And yeah, these were two ads that were like say similar format, but we iterated from this to this so that it looks a little more authentic. So yeah, do you have some thoughts around it?
It's one of those ads that marketers will say will never work, but deep down we kind of know might just fucking work. Especially the first one, right? It has all the elements that a marketer would hate. Lots of text, no image of a child or anything like that, right? It's just hands, not even kid hands, it's adult hands. Um, Not the best structure, etc., etc. So like it doesn't fit all of the elements of what we as marketers would say makes a good ad. But those are the ones that always bloody work, right? It's always the ones that we hate that end up performing the best. So I think it also it kind of reminds me of a version of that ad that went viral a few years ago from Adams, New York, where yes, these shoes are expensive, right? And then there was a lot of text. Similar to that, I think the structure it kind of reminds me of that, and I think I can understand why these ads are working well. I really like the iteration. The cartoon hands make it a little bit more playful. I think it actually makes it a little bit more relevant to the target market, especially with you targeting parents and adults with kids. So I think I really like these ads. Very well
Interesting.
done. And then that little strike through, sorry, not strike through, that little circle, also calling attention to specific words on a very word heavy document. Like the first thing that I read on this page was the headline and then that circle, right? And I got the
Interesting.
gist. So, like,
Interesting.
for me, as a lazy fucker, great.
Good. So this is another one. This was the one ad I audited, and this is a client of mine. Kind of a brand I own now. The problem with this ad was that like it in the headline it says golden milk with spice, 100% caffeine free. There's no benefit written it in the headline. There's nothing you tell me in the value. Then you show me a lot of different. You show me the packaging, but you show different spices, sure, which is fine. Then you said just 25 cents a cup, also fine, which is also great. But then experience the many benefits of turmeric. What benefits of turmeric? So like make create further questions. Order now, CTA. You don't need CTA when you are on Facebook. So it was, and this ad is still working. It's been like 6 months. This ad has increased its ROAS because of the other ads, as I showed you last time. But this stupid ad is still working, and I hate it. But I think what the audience is 60 plus for this, and 60 plus audience just need to know golden milk. I think the keyword is golden milk, and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it because I found out that everybody above 60 is drinking golden milk, and now we can present it in front of them, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna try this because this is something that I always wanted. So stupid ad
Interesting. I never thought about
works
that.
like a charm.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, I never thought about it that way.
This is the last one. We signed to enroll in Betacamp to build a business this summer. This was a stupidest ad. I've tried it with other client, has not worked. But like the reason why it worked was because we wrote the fake text and she just held a board onto it. This is the same one like the one with the holding one, but the real person. Same iterations on multiple way of showing it. Um, yeah, this is a sign to enroll in Betacamp to build a business this summer was something like, you can try it. we don't know it's gonna work or not. And so I think this summer increased urgency talks about business, talks about the sign, talks about the brand name. So it's like four things in it. But she has a smile on her face, so she's actually like. So I still don't know why it worked, but like this was one of the other stupid ad that also works. Similar iteration, similar thing. Once I figure out this is like hand holding things work, like I tried a lot of things and this was one of them as well. And
There's a theme here. All of your ads today, except for the brand that we can't, or the brand that we're blurring, all of them feature a sign being held up. This one just shows the body and the face. The first one doesn't. It's just hands up in the air. The second one was the person behind it, kind of hidden. This one holding up a sign. The theme here is, guys, go stand outside with a sign, make it white, and then let your marketers put some text on it. Like that's
you
the answer here.
you know this Instagram account sign with the dude thing?
Yeah, that's
I
why you
think
have
the
to be
reason why
careful. Be careful because they will sue you.
actually I've heard about it.
Yeah,
The reason why sign with the dude thing works really well is because first of all, holding a sign so it calls out an attention.
yeah,
Then second thing, he writes something very counterintuitive but
yeah,
relatable, just true to the heart, and like you cannot ignore it.
yeah.
And so I think that's why this whole thing is like a psychological thing. I don't know if I will figure out some psychology what is there behind the sign thing, but like it works. These things work. So even if your
Yeah.
brand has a packaging product, if you give a sign, I think it will work. So these were my ads. This is the last ad. This is one of another client of mine. I would have never believed this ad would work. This is a SaaS company, and it has a brand in it. It has like it has all the competitors in it. What you can do with it. I think the price is very interesting part of it, and this ad is the best ad in the entire ad account. And the reason is because it just makes sense. You don't have to pay for all these tools to like do your job. And it's branded. So the reason why I felt like this ad would not win is because it's too branded. But some of our SaaS companies branded ads work, so we keep using it. So
I'm gonna tell you a super super quick story. We just recently started a test with Fermat. Have you ever heard of Fermat? I would imagine
yeah,
you
yeah,
have.
yeah. Format I've heard about, like these guys are like
Yes.
killing it on the Twitter space actually.
Yes. So I had a friend that worked there, doesn't work there anymore, but he's like, let's give Fermat a try. We got a really good deal. So we said, okay. And for Fermat, we were building a landing page where we talk about these meggings. And I use meggings a lot in this podcast because the founder generally is super chill about what creatives we use. So what we did here was he wanted a infographic for his landing page hero, right? So this is made for a website. It's kind of ugly. We literally took a picture of a guy running, took out all the background, right? So we did a background remover, put it on white text, put some like weird arrows on it, and then a bunch of icons. You would think that this ad does not perform because it doesn't have a headline, it doesn't have any other information about it. It doesn't even tell you whether we're talking about the pants or the top or hell even the dude. Like we have no information. It has so quickly become one of the top performing ads in our ad account in our creative testing campaign. It is insane. And this was designed for a landing page. I think it kind of reminded me the importance of sometimes just testing things even if you don't think it'll work, right? We tested this even though it was designed for a landing page. So what we're doing now is we're going through a lot of our clients' ad accounts and looking at what creatives they have on their landing page and putting them into ads to see how they perform. But this one, I really hate it. It's kind of ugly. It's not well designed. It's just super bad. But for some reason, it's working.
Crazy, right? I also don't get what is a modesty pad. I don't get inner drawstring,
Yeah.
t-shirt loop. I don't get like, and what is this stupid thing here? I really don't get it.
Which thing?
Like this thing on the right side, you see?
That's my incompetence when I took the screenshot.
Okay. That's part of the part of. I get paper pocket, I get like
Yeah.
phone pocket, but like crazy
It's
this
so
ad works.
bad.
I would not have clicked on it.
No, me
Actually, I'm not
neither.
the customer, so what do I know?
I mean neither.
Okay, so
But
this is another one.
this is another one. Um, we literally just have a
What the fuck
screenshot.
is this?
Yes,
What is
we
this? Like
literally
nothing in this.
nothing. We literally have nothing in here. It's a screenshot of a dude of a video, and then below it, it's a split screen for those that are listening and not watching. There's a split screen creative in front of us. At the top, it's a gentleman talking to camera with his eyes closed, and like he's mid word, and we took a screenshot. On the bottom, we have a picture of a car bonnet that you can barely tell, and a TikTok style comment as well that sort of just reads, "What type of supplier are you working with right now?" And this is actually the thumbnail of a video that we uploaded manually, but we made a mistake and accidentally uploaded this as an ad in itself. Do you want to guess how well this is performing? Just this. It doesn't even have. It is not a video, by the way. It's just this screenshot. It is absolutely annihilating the ad account, and we do not understand why. It's been running for 4 weeks now, and we still don't understand why.
I have to tell you something. Sometimes I make mistakes since I started using Ad Manage,
Yeah.
and I have started uploading ads, and some of the ads only has 9 by 16 in it.
Mm.
And those 9 by 16 is taking over the entire account. You can't even see the proper headline, and that is also taking over and then clients are saying, why is this working? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know why this one's working. I have absolutely zero idea.
I cannot even do like a advertising guru analysis on this shit.
No, this shit you cannot analyze shit on. It's like we fucked up, and for some reason it's working. So
I think what I can tell you is that maybe it makes people curious about what was it about, so they want to go click on the landing page and they get sold.
I think that's it. I cannot explain it any other way.
Okay, then you have this
I guess
video.
it just shows you sometimes you can make a mistake and it works out okay.
Yeah, some clients are pretty harsh, and I think you should not be harsh
Yeah.
on a media buyer. Okay, let's look at this video.
You know the moment when your labels are piling up, your printer's beeping at you, and you just don't know what to do? It's time to get the Ozprint this end of financial year.
The Ozprint is made by Aussie businesses for Aussie businesses.
Here at Ozprint, we've been cooking up some crazy end of financial year bundles over here for you guys. Everything's at 40% off, and it's only till June 30th.
Use code BUNDLE10 at checkout so you save on therapy next year.
Don't let these end of financial year deals pass you by.
I can tell you why this ad is working. I can totally tell you that.
Tell me.
Dude,
I
this
want
is
you to analyze
exactly
this ad.
Aussie humor. It's an exactly how Aussie humor feels like. It's raw. It's I would say, I would not say cringy, but like in a depth.
Oh, it's
and
cringy.
that spectrum,
Yeah.
and yeah, I feel like this guy just entertained me and told me I need to. It made me curious to go and check the business, and like, okay. And then when you write for Aussie brand, by Aussie brand, it's like, okay, guys, like it's all, they're calling all for nationalism in here. And like all the boys and businesses who are like into this nationalism feelings, I think this would actually work for them. I don't understand what the brand is. It was too fast for me, but I get it why it works. But like, you
It's a
tell me.
printer. It's a label printer.
Okay.
And in Australia, it's quite hard to get a good label printer that doesn't lock you in. Oftentimes, when you buy a label printer, they'll make you use their paper and their labels. Ozprint does not, or this client does not. But what I think makes this ad so interesting is like we gave the client the script or this brief, and then let them show their creativity. And it features all of the Australian things that you might think, right? It has the health and safety high-vis vest, which health and safety in the UK, Australia is always like a big thing. So it's funny. The hook with the leaves being thrown at them is just to catch your attention and be really completely random. Yeah. And then the barbecue one, right? Everybody loves a barbecue in Australia. Like that's the joke, right? Fire things up on the Barbie. So we're like, okay, here's our deal. You can literally see our bundle on the Barbie. Then you see the girl or the lady in a tree. Like literally, why is she in a tree? And you're like, what the hell? In a high safe like visibility jacket, being like a construction worker or something like that, talking to the camera. It's super weird. It's super random. And then it closes in a really interesting way where they're like, don't let this deal pass you by. And it's literally him being rolled out on a cart, and he's passing you by, right? So like there's little subtle elements that they've played here with making it fully Aussie while also making it fun. And I have another one from them that is doing quite well as well.
You cheated.
Yes, I did.
I told you to bring dumb ads. You brought a really good ad. It's a really
It's a
good
dumb ad though.
A really good dumb ad.
Yes. It's a really dumb ad, but like it works. We have
Okay.
another one from the same client here.
This is what you've been looking for.
This year it's back, up to 38% off. Our premium and ultimate bundles, and this year we've stacked them with extras, ready to ship here in Australia with express post. We're talking labels, tote bags, tape dispensers, press post lammies, shipping scales. What more do you need? Dymo locks you into their labels. Zebra costs more than your Shopify subscription. Amazon, no names, break in 6 months, and good luck getting support. We built the Ozprint because we were so over that. There's no ink,
Music
it
is so
works
loud.
with all major couriers, Australia Post, Sendle, whoever you use, Ozprint works. No dodgy printers, just clean, fast labels for your laptop or phone with no issues. Get into our end of financial year bundles that are 40% off. Use code BUNDLE10 at checkout and pick one up today.
I get it why you sell editing services. Such a good edited video. Such a good edited video. Yeah, I get
It's
it
fun.
why people love editing. Why you so I love the hook, by the way. This is what you need. I'm like, I don't need, like, why is she telling me this is what I need this year?
Yes, but also where is she standing, Azar?
Yeah, in
She's
the trash
in
bag,
a
in the
trash
trash
can. Yes.
can.
Yes. And then this is actually what I think makes this ad work. This part right here, not this right here where he's talking. He's very clearly reading off of his laptop, right? Like he's reading the script that we gave him. Most times you would think that doesn't do very well. But here with a setup where it looks like he's doing a podcast, where it looks like he's reading something off like a lecture, it kind of works. I think that's what makes this ad actually perform really well. And then, of course, the editing is fucking brilliant. But I really like this ad.
Editing was amazing. Yeah, no, it's amazing. I found the first one more creative and dumb than this one. This feels like an ad, but good job at it. I think
It
the
feels
fact
like
that
an
you come
ad,
out of
but
trash and like no business actually would get out of from trash and say, hey, like
Yes.
trash is like you don't want to associate with your brand
you
with
don't
it,
want to be associated. Yes.
and then still they did a great job. I
Yeah.
think this must be also crushing it. Good. So these were
Those
your
Those are my dumb ideas.
dumb ads ideas that you brought to the table. Amazing. I think the clear thing that you can learn from this video is like make sign ads or make mistakes or
Yes.
make really funky ads that actually get traction, and make sure the hook is either in the trash can or on the trees, or what was the first one, or throwing the fleas at you. So
Yep.
you should go give it a try. And if you like this podcast, give it a like, subscribe, so we know we are doing a good job, so we can make more videos like this for you guys. Until then, bye.
Bye.